going camping and just loading up with some gas. But yeah, I'm going to do a video of what I can read in a week of vacation type of video. You already have known that from the title, but yeah, I'm just gonna take you along for the week of camping and see how much reading we can get done. My goal is 2. I kind of set it low for a week of vacation where we pretty much just sit around and do nothing, but who knows? We might actually end up doing some things. So I'll just take you along and we'll see how much we can get read. The first book that I'm reading is this one, The Librarian Spy by Madeline Martin. I've only read chapter 1 so far. Yeah, I'll show you guys the other books that I am hoping to read and the other books that I brought along. Maybe I'll even quick film a August TBR at some point. I don't really know. I brought quite a few books along just so I have options, and I also have my Kindle. So yeah, here's to a better reading month in August, hopefully. Better than July. If I read 2 books, I'll have this week I'll already have read as many books as I read last month, so that's a win, I guess. It's a camper, so there's not much. It's not very soundproof. It's all open, but it is currently 10:55 at night, obviously. Normally we're out hanging around the campfire until long past midnight. But it's been raining all evening and we can't have a fire, and yeah, I think everyone's pretty much just going to bed earlier than normal. Which is fine for me because I can read some more. I don't know how long I'll last because I am pretty tired. But I am making my way through this book a decent amount. I'm in the middle of chapter 9 right now, page 122. So we'll see how much I get read tonight. I'm still finding it very interesting, so that's a good thing. I had heard that her other books just aren't as good as the last bookshop in London, and so far I haven't really experienced that. So far it's all been great, but we'll see how it goes the further I get into the book, I guess. But yeah, so let's get some reading done. Hello everyone. It's been a while since I actually did a talking update. Just been showing you clips of me reading. It is now let's see, we got here Saturday afternoon. It is now Tuesday afternoon. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, day 3 technically here. And I finally finished The Librarians by Madeline Martin. And yeah, it took me a lot longer to get through it. Like, I felt like I was reading through it really quickly, but it was just snatches here and there, and it just kind of took a while to get to the end. Like, the writing is fairly big, I feel. It doesn't look like it on the screen, but yes, it is fairly big, and I thought I could get through it faster, but with everything happening around me and a lot of people around, I get distracted a lot. But I really enjoyed it. I'm still going to take my time and think about it, what I actually want to rate it, because I had all the feels with this book. It was really well done, I'll say that. But yeah, I just want to think about it a little bit and marinate on the story and the ending and everything, and I'll give it a rating and like a lot of my final thoughts in the wrap up at the end of the month. But book number 1 is done for the week, and I think I'm going to go with The Lady of Red River Valley. This also feels like it might be a quick read, so we'll see how it goes. Let's get it. I did just make my latte in a Yeti because I'm about to go sit out at the campfire. I save my afternoon lattes for the evening now because we always stay up so late around the campfire, which is always a good time, and I do try to read as much as I can while it's still daylight, or I take my reading light with me. Because it's not always a lot of things happening. It's randomly conversations will get started. People are doing their own thing too for a while before they all congregate back at the campfire. Like, everyone's putting their kids to bed or taking showers, you know, cleaning up things, and then eventually everyone makes their way back to the campfire and we play games. Yeah, whatever. So I just read when I can, when there's a lull in the activities, I guess. So yeah. Book number 2, let's go. Checking in with another reading update. I am almost halfway through this book. This is day 5 now, I think. So I think I will reach my goal of reading 2 books for sure, but I was kind of hoping I'd get more read, but not really how bad. Oh wait, I actually did start Impatient with Desire on my phone. I can only read it on the Libby app. I like to borrow books from Libby that go to my Kindle, but this one does not. I don't like reading on my phone, just the format and everything, but yeah, I started reading the book about the Donner Party, and it's actually fairly interesting, and I think I'm about almost 20% through that book already as well. So yeah, it's very interesting. But this one, I am definitely enjoying it more than the first book, so that's a good thing for sure. I'm really enjoying this one. But again, I'm only to the halfway point and just getting through the winter season, and Aaron is wanting to send Eleanor back to England. This is a second chance romance. I don't know if I mentioned that before in this video, but yeah, he wants to send Eleanor back to England because life in the Northwest Territory is brutal, but it's almost springtime now, and yeah, so I'm not really sure what's gonna happen, but yep. It's raining right now. Most everyone went into town to do some things, but we just got back, So I made myself a latte in my beautiful thrifted mug. Cannot believe I found this and a matching one at the thrift store. But yeah, I'm gonna set up a time lapse and we'll see how much reading I can get done. Eden is napping inside the camper, so yeah, we'll hopefully read during her nap time. So here's my next reading update. It is much later in the day. It's about 8 o'clock and I finished this book a little while ago. I rated it 4 stars. I definitely liked it a lot better than the first one and enjoyed the overall story. One of my favorite things about it is that most of the stuff in here and the characters in here are real people and events in history of the Red River colony. You want to go find Nana? Except the main characters, so Aaron and Eleanor, they are not real characters of history, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. And it was a really quick read because I started it yesterday sometime, I think. Was it last night? I don't remember exactly. Anyway, that's book number 2 complete. I'll probably keep reading the book Impatient with Desire, the one about the Donner Party, just on my phone here and there, but I think I'm going to keep working on my Kindle book just because this one will be easier to take around and read when it's dark. I'll probably read The Sparrow and In the Sun, so 4% into this book. We'll see how far we can get. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the video here now. We are home. We've been home for a couple hours now, and I've just been unloading the camper and cleaning it, and I showered and washed my hair, finally feel clean. Yeah, haven't really done a lot of unpacking yet. Like, everything's still in bags and baskets and boxes and whatever from from the camper. Everything's in the house though, just haven't unpacked anything, all of it yet. Obviously, I've made a drink to sip on, and I'm gonna relax a little bit, maybe watch some booktube since I didn't have access to good Wi-Fi to watch anything, which is fine. It was good to take a break from social media and YouTube for a week. But yeah, I completed 2 books, and on the drive back home, I got up to page 170 in this Pride and Prejudice book. It's almost halfway through. Oh my word, no, 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 no. So that was crazy. I was heating up some maple syrup to boil it for a little bit, and I was not watching it. And it boiled over. All over my stove, maple syrup going everywhere, hot maple syrup going everywhere, and then burning on the stove. So then all the smoke, I was running around. Oh my goodness. Need a fortifying sip, and now my battery's dying, so I gotta hurry up. Yeah, so on the ride home, I think I was talking about how I got almost halfway through Pride and Prejudice. So that's 2.5 books read, plus part of the other book, about the Donner Party, Impatient with Desire. And then I did try to read Sparrow in the Sun while I was there, but the writing style, it's first person, which is, I don't love first person, but it's also present tense POV. So it's very, very immersive. I know that's what it's supposed to be doing, but it feels like a lot of words, a lot of thoughts. And with everything going on around me, I wasn't able to immerse myself into the story like it's supposed to be read, and so I decided to just put it aside. And thus concludes my what I read in a week on vacation. I did get my goal met, obviously, reading 2 books, so that was great, and I was surprised at how much I actually was able to read, but I did just read a lot. You can ask everybody. Anytime we were just sitting around not doing a whole lot of nothing, that was terrible grammar, just doing a whole lot of nothing is what I was trying to say. But anyway, I had my book everywhere I went, and I just read a lot, so that was fun. Still not helping me on my Goodreads challenge. The air doctor is freaking out because of all the smoke in the house, so sorry if you can't really hear me anymore. But yeah, anyway, all that to say, thanks for coming along, thanks for watching this video, and I think that's it for this one. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.